Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back with some more Rome 2 action for you today, and this is an interesting siege battle, put it like that. If you've seen the title, then you probably already know what is to come, but yeah, this was a very much like a memey Rome 2 battle that we were doing. We often just brought some really weird armies. It was a late at night decision to just do some Rome 2, and we decided to just do some silly armies. So yeah, we have like Adams here, who's playing as one of the the Roman armies. He's playing like the late Roman, like late Rome, basically, like in the I forgot what it is, but it's called Empire Divided. That's it. It's called the Empire Divided DLC. Yeah, so look at these nasty kills he's taking. He's got like gold chevron Roman levies, which is actually pretty. They're not a bad unit, to be fair. It's kind of like when you go gold chevron Hastati gold chevron is very effective. It's kind of the same with Roman levies a little bit. I mean, a few of these getting absolutely beaten up by like the artillery going on here. So he has a lot of gold chevron, like things like that, along with a cohorts, and he's also got like pikemen. He's got stuff like that. I think this Bowie player like pretty soon like disconnected, so that was unfortunate. And we have Total War Boy here playing as like the other Rome. I think he's got a fairly generic Roman army. And then we have Coops playing as Syracuse. He was playing as like one of the the Rise of the Republic Syracuse, I believe. So like it's got a very different like sort of roster. And then we've got Dodgy God playing as Carthage. He is another YouTuber, another Total War YouTuber, and myself playing as the Seleucids. Yeah, I've never really played Seleucids. I also never really sally out when I play Rome 2. But here I am with like Median Cavalry, Azat Knights, we've got like Cataphracts, we've got Agema Cavalry, all sorts coming in. And we've got some War Dogs going after my cav, which is really annoying. It's like broke up my charge, and I was like, no, I'm not interested in this. And we're carrying on in, and I'm pretty sure I'll just fly on into these sword followers. Probably isn't the greatest thing to go after. I really wanted to go after these Celtic Bowmen, but these sword followers kind of got in the way, and I was just... but I'm about to get them with my general, I think. But yeah, I also have a bunch of elephants. I have brought every single elephant I can under the sun. We've got Syrian armored elephants, we've got Indian war elephants, we've got like the armored Indian armored elephants. We've got a lot of elephants here today. And finally go in and get those bowmen. We're starting to cause a bit of havoc. And my ally also, I believe, yeah, Dodgy's also brought a load of African war elephants, and he's also brought like a load of African elephants as well. So we have a lot of elephants, and I believe also Coops as the Syracuse has also got some mercenary African elephants. So we have like 9 units of elephants on the battlefield here today, and that's kind of why the balance power is so little in our favor. But I can assure you, this is a very close siege battle. Definitely worth sticking around to see how this one goes down. Median Cavalry here routing some more Celtic Bowmen. I'm just trying to get all those bowmen off the battlefield. Here we go, General coming in, very heavy melee going after my Median Cav. That's not going to be an even fight there. But here we go, I think the elephants are about to be mobilized. I'm trying to get them in close before these like armored archers start to focus them down. You can see the fire arrows are starting to be sent into the air. I'm like, here we go, first bit of contact. Looks like it's going to be these Syrians. Send them in. I mean, they're going to go after these cohorts as well. This is going to be a nice charge here. In they go. Knock them down. I mean, they already go berserk as soon as they get into combat. Like the first wave, just like in berserk. But yeah, there you go. So I'm kind of like taking the fire because I've got the more heavily armored elephants. If I take the fire, and then allows like these more lightly armored African elephants to come in and probably get in like with little issue. He's kind of really boxed up his reserves here, because I think he knew that there were elephants, or certainly cav, on the way. The elephants are in here now, and these armored archers actually have spears, so they're actually kind of like pretty useful against elephants. And we've got some of my cav over here. I've got some Azat Knights. These guys should do okay. Melee cav against like shot cav, they should like do okay in combat here. But there's also Empire Divided, which are much stronger units. You've got to keep that in mind as well. And over here we've got Indian armored elephants. He's just destroying this noble horse. I mean, they're berserk, can't do much about them. And right now, I'm like, what else am I going after? All sorts, really. All sorts. But while that's been going on, we also have like Rome here landing with some Evocati on the wall. And they are struggling. What are they fighting against, actually? Native Sicilian tribesmen. And they're routing because of all the archer support that they're getting. That's unfortunate for these guys. Imagine being like a heavily armored legionary and you break to tribesmen. But sword followers over here that have landed have managed to break through. And I do believe at this point as well that we have killed off Bowiai's general. Bowiai's general gets killed off by mine. And as you can see, there is so many elephants in here. They've just trampled and demolished Adams's like Aurelian Rome like army. It's looking pretty horrendous right now. I would not want to be one of these poor Romans, one of these poor pikemen that's got to survive somehow. Shame they can't like do a box or something. I'm now sending my elephants, seeing if I could just sneak and chase down these cataphracts. But to no avail, so I need to really take out these armored archers here, because they're still, like, could send my elephants berserk, and that's very annoying.
Understood.
But we'll go back over here, go and see what's going on. You see the elephants over here are being mobilized, and now, like, just when Adam saw there's no more elephants, there's some more elephants to fight his units that have landed inside the walls, so this is just unfortunate for him. They are dying quite quickly, though. These are really low, like, poorly armored ones. They're already out of control. Don't know really how many kills they're getting. What are they getting, like, kills-wise? 48, not that good. Hopefully they get to 100, make it sort of worthwhile. Oswan here doing very, very nicely, though, killing these hoplites. And then he's got these elite hoplites here, though, he's about to send in. Hoplites. A lot of hoplites, which are just a heavy spear unit. Avocati here still in. I mean, Rome and Bowiai are, like, two strong factions for the assault. So, we've got to be careful of those elephants. They're starting to die, it's a shame. How many kills? Not many more, I can imagine. Yeah, still 48. Maybe they didn't get a great charge, I don't know. They haven't got any infantry support. They're in here alone, which is a real concern. We're just kind of mopping up the rest of Bowiai's troops out here. These Aztec Knights really need to get out of combat. I was just terrible with my micro and my cav. I was just not very good. But my elephants was kind of what I was solely focused on. I don't really care about the cav. But I'm starting to lose Syrians, which is not a good sign. I'm not a fan of that. I need to keep the Syrian elephants alive because they look god awesome. And they're about to rout, so that's good. And that just leaves this unit of archers, and then it's just Rome. Rome's like what's left. I mean, Bowiai's kind of like gone. I mean, he's got troops inside here, but he's lost his general. He's lost most of his army, so I mean, these units won't be as effective. So we've done Carthage and Syracuse a massive favour here. I mean, look at all these archers that are like set up here. No wonder that Rome and Bowiai are struggling to break through here. Got some Roman levies over here that are slowly cutting down what remains. Oh my gosh, look at the Javis coming in. This Javis just annihilated what was remaining of those Sicilian tribesmen. Got to send in those hoplites over there to contain the Roman levies. But if you're enjoying seeing Rome 2 on the channel at the moment and would like to see some more, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. As always, guys, thank you for all the support recently, as we are very close now to 4,000 subs. I can't quite imagine it, to be honest. Like, every time we hit like a new milestone, it's just amazing. But yeah, so thank you so much, and just keep up the support, and I'll keep up with the content. That's all I can say. Got Roman levies over here. These guys got quite a long way, to be fair. They've broken... actually, I don't know. They kind of started like there, I think. So they've got like 100 yards from the wall. Now Carthage is involved. Got his Libyan infantry in here. Empire divided units like DLC factions, I feel like are always stronger than the Grammar campaign. So like, I'm not surprised these Roman levies are doing okay. And they're also gold chevron. Triple gold chevron. So they're going to do okay. But yeah, so it's kind of like... I don't know, these guys, yeah, combat even. Yeah, they're doing alright. What kills are they getting, though? 91's not bad. Yeah, they're doing okay. 74's okay as well. I mean, they're not doing, like, outrageous. Archers here, though, getting some really good kills onto all of this blob down here. Like, you just got, like, Syracuse holding them back with some hoplites. And that's about it. I now got my elephants set up. And these guys are getting ready to just go and take out this final sword fall. It's the last unit needs dealing with. Though Rome has some infantry here, but I was desperately trying to go and bolt and try and get these archers, or try and take out the artillery. It was one or the other I was going for. I think I was going for artillery in the end. It's Aztec Knights, my general, I also commit. Look, you can see, like, look at this, the artillery, like, firing rapid fire, which is such an annoying thing with Rome 2. You can just fire, like, so quickly. These are Gemma Cav, which are taking, like, no casualties, now taking quite heavy losses. I'm about to get my Aztec Knights in there. I mean, this is a really nasty hit there, killing another 8. And that one's also pretty bad. Yeah, my cav pretty banged up. As the knights though go in, heads down, charge, and in they go. They're going to hopefully take out this ballista. My general goes in now. It does a fair amount of damage. This general over here, this is Rome's main general. If we can kill him, that's a big win. So yeah, I then pull out because it's like, well, it's shock cav, and there's also infantry here, so I'm trying to like pin it down. My Hellenic cavalry, yep. Oh, Cathracts, get my general out of there. And unfortunately, I don't break the artillery, but I do enough to scare him off the artillery for now. That's the big thing. I'm getting focused down as I run away here. This is not good. I'm getting chased by the general. But it's all part of the plan, because now we can get the elephants, and I can get these guys in there to come and get the general. All part of the plan. Use my general to lure the Roman general back to the elephants. I mean, though, it's very risky because, I mean, he's breaking. Look at this. He's starting to break, but then he just pops his raised banner. And unfortunately, I'm starting to lose elephants pretty quickly now. I might as well just send these guys in. They're not going to get out in time. So I decide it's time to just send them in. And they're going to go in and just get... They got some pretty good charges there on this Evocati. They just need to carry on like pulling through. Syrians, yeah, nearly all dead. I really need to keep these guys pulling through, keep them moving. It's like one of the few units you're allowed to pull through in Rome 2, and I just didn't even do it. And there you go, the final one's dropped there, and I think that was kind of like my offensive over here. Like, I kind of lost a lot of stuff, and yeah, it was all kind of really in the end just to try and get this general. And he got down to 9 men and he wouldn't die. I don't know where he is. I think he's, well, he's got to be maybe one of these guys. I don't know who. One of those unfortunate men that survives to command this army. But there you go. That's kind of like my part in the battle over. I have this one unit of Indian armored elephants left, and that is it. At this point, though, Syracuse is looking a bit thin on the ground. Like, I mean, his hoplites are losing hits to Roman levies, which is a bit concerning. But here we go. Like, all the elephants now for Carthage have arrived back inside the city, and now they're getting involved in the fight here. They need to get some good charges, though. I don't know if they're going to do that. And they're pretty banged up from the fight outside the walls. But you can see all the elephants coming through here. They are starting to rout a lot of these Roman levies, and they save these hoplites. Look at the train of elephants. So many. I mean, what's even a sword follower in it? I didn't even realize. The poor sword follower is in a lot of trouble. Yeah, elephants in here, hopefully. I mean, with a bit of infantry support, they got some like elite hoplites here. They may be able to turn this around. Certainly rout a lot of like Bowiai's troops, hopefully. Bowiai has no general, you've got to remember. Oath Sworn, still doing okay though. And the thing is though, like this is still a really healthy Roman army that we've got to face out here. And to be honest, I've not got a lot. Syracuse is looking okay. Carthage has some infantry, but it's kind of spent most of it. He's got pikes at the back, and that's kind of like it. And we have artillery as well still, which is very useful. But it's going to be an interesting one, put it like that. I mean, these elephants could change this battle. They can rout a lot of these units, but they are starting to die themselves. They're over here now just trying to rout these Roman levies. Poor levies. They weren't outside getting murdered by my elephants, and now inside getting murdered by Carthage's. You can see that the elephants are getting focused down now. They have got the archers. Rome's bringing his archers up, and he's now trying to focus on the elephants. We really need to get these guys out of here. Try and save them for a rainy day. Syracuse still has elephants as well. That's kind of surprising. But they've done a fair amount of damage there. Now, like, you can see Carthage bringing over the remains of his infantry, his Libyan infantry. He's going to try and overwhelm. So, yeah, I mean, they got a fair amount of these elephants out. Only a couple have, like, gone berserk. Hopefully this one can get out. This is a really healthy unit. 7 out of 12 left. It's kind of a shame that Bowiai dropped so quickly, but at the same time, knowing the outcome of the battle, I think it's for the better, put it like that. I think I don't know. Bowie like dropping, like the AI is still doing a really good job with his army. That's the thing. It's such a like his. It's kind of hard to go wrong though with sword followers and Oathsworn. Just send them in. They'll kill a lot of stuff. Libyan infantry here is kind of struggling against them as well. These guys have already seen a lot of action, and you can see Bowie is just like the AI is like, no, we carry on. We'll go on until there's no more to kill. What's that? Is that? Oh, that's Syracuse's final elephant there, just getting running away. Put it like that. And there you go. You can see that Carthage is starting to die. I think that's his final infantry units that aren't like the pikemen. Now he's just got archers and elephants, and I just have elephants, so I'm no better really. I am no better. But here we go, lots of archers getting sent in. I think, yeah, Carthage was out of archer ammo, so like he's just sent these guys in. I want to send the elephants in, just do a charge. Like this is just one single unit of sword followers. They would have routed it pretty quickly. Could have used the archers maybe for like later on, like for a sacrifice. Actually, this is 2 units. This is Oathsworn as well. Yeah, they could have easily like just routed these 2 units. I think like, they had enough elephants to do it. Sword follower, they're getting killed by a Cretan archer is pretty embarrassing. These guys are, yeah, these archers are getting cut down very easily. As to be expected. They're fighting around elephant carcasses. And here comes more Bowie troops. That's all that remains of Bowie now. And now we start to fire our artillery. Yeah, we have artillery all the way up on this hill. It's got a nice angle actually onto the combat that's going on below. Like it can hit like all the way over there, and I mean it's not a bad target. I mean it's a lot of like elite Bowie troops. Like there's Oathsworn in there, the sword followers. I mean all we have is archers, so it's not a bad thing to just like. What are we losing? Some archers have no ammo. They potentially could lose Oathsworn, sword followers. I mean, these Cretans are going to die anyway. Die to fiery balls of justice or to the sword of the Oathsworn. It doesn't really matter. They're still going to die. But Rome is basically, well, he's getting himself inside the city now. He's sort of landing. He's sort of half landing. I don't really know what he's doing, actually. He's got a lot of troops over here for some reason. Shame if this artillery doesn't have ammo. You could just, like, gun down some of their units. It would be very handy. Very handy indeed. And at this point, I don't know if I do it now or, like, later. My elephants in a moment are about to go on an adventure. We'll put it like that. They're going on an adventure. But yeah, there you go. Bowie finally like breaks through as expected, and they're going to just capture this point, which is not going to help. But obviously, morale will like, go down. But we've still got some pretty nasty stuff here. We've got these mercenary Sileroy hoplites, which are really, really good. They got like 55 melee attack or like 55 melee damage. Like it's horrendous. And then they have chevrons as well. Look at him. He knows. He's ready for fighting. He realizes how strong this unit is. And this is why, yeah, obviously, like, DLC factions usually aren't brought in Grand Campaign, like, games. Because mix the two together is it's a bit of an unfair contest sometimes. Just got hoplites here. These guys still look awesome, though. Bit tired, it seems. And they've still got more of those mercenary Sileroys. I think the general's also... Oh, no, he's elite hoplites. Okay. Still got pikes. We're very short, actually, on, like, melee infantry. Like, well, we have no melee infantry. It's all just spears now. But, yeah, here we go. We're about to see the hoplites go in. They're going to form shield wall or hoplite wall. And they'll brace and prepare for the Bowie charge. I mean, they could just like surround. I mean, these archers up here now. That's the only issue. These guys can support any attack going on beyond. And I think, yeah, artillery's starting to fire in, trying to hit them. Kills one unfortunate guy there. He gets hit by an entire like catapult volley himself. Honestly, I wouldn't bother like shooting these guys. I don't think it's really worth it. You better just waiting to like shoot like Evocati when they arrive, Hestadi, like stuff like that. Hit the infantry. That's what he's killing. But yeah, here we go. So my elephants started going on an adventure. They are hidden at this moment, so no one can see them. They're winded. I don't know if I'm running them or not. I think I'm just walking them, just to try and keep them try and get them back to freshness, because that's why when you want elephants, like you want them fresh, so they get like a really good charge off on something. Oh, actually, maybe they are running because they're tired now. I think they might be running. But we also have a general over here. I wasn't actually planning to go for this general. This general was just kind of like, I don't know really at the time. Couldn't see my elephant, so I don't know. Maybe just scouting to see if there was anything out here. Yeah, my elephants actually are very much hidden at this point still. I was actually going for this general. I was going to go all the way for Rome's general, all the way over here. His general and bodyguard, because it's still alive as his general. And I was like, well, if I kill him, it's going to make the Rome's morale just a lot worse. And if we can kill that unit, that's great. Also, if we can get the artillery, that'd be good as well, because that's still got ammo. But at this point, my elephants have been spotted. But I did dare this Roman player. I did like dare Adams to come over and face me. I rate my chances. This is a healthy armored elephant unit. It's like seen action. It's got what, like 130 kills. It's still got plenty in the tank. Look at these boys, ready for a fight. I think I was trying to keep them hidden, but they just wouldn't stay hidden. This was very annoying. Yeah, now we send in our more elite sort of hoplites now in here. The mercenaries, Sir Leroy, are in there. I expect big things from them. Hold the line, boys. Hold the line for Syracuse. We've got to wait on the elephants to come and support us. It's a shame I couldn't get like flank them around and get in like through a gate. I mean, I could go through this gate. We haven't lost this gate yet, but there's no real need. I'm just gonna get focused down by the Syrians as they then like came on by. Luckily, like there were no archers or anything like that nearby, just to shoot my elephants. But you can see that the general is actually coming over now. He is kind of interested in a fight, it would seem. But yeah, I honestly was like, surely he's not going to just allow me to kill his general. I don't know whether he's AFK or whether he just wasn't paying attention, but I managed to get my elephants very close to his general. And I mean, we're very tired now. I was starting to run them because, well, I was like, I had to close the gap, because I was like, surely he's going to move at the last moment. And then I got very paranoid because the archer towers was firing at us. I was like, please, elephants, don't go berserk. They're exhausted now at this point. It's not a good sign. But here we go. I give them the attack order. And they also get Stampede or whatever it is that ability is. I think it's Stampede. This gives them a better charge bonus. And are we going to make it? We do. Indeed we do. And this poor general just gets run down. It's just very surprising. Kill it entirely. Kill the entire unit just like that. So Rome loses his general. And my mission's kind of like complete then. I was just kind of like, I could have really just kind of kept these guys stood. I then decided to go and charge this unit. Instead of going after the artillery, I decided to charge this unit. Probably was a mistake. I probably should have gone after the artillery. It's a better prize, really. These sword followers, I think, are kind of stuck because they aren't been giving any attack orders. So I decided that this is an easy kill for the elephants. And I mean, it kind of is. I don't know. These guys are pretty exhausted, these elephants. It's good to see elephants in combat. It's one of the funnest units in the game. Yeah, they're losing decisively, so that was I was happy with that. But the general is on his way. He's moving. He gave me like a time limit. He's like, by the time that my general gets there, you need to be like ready for a 1v1 or it's a 2v1. So I was like, right, we need to kill this Soulflower off pretty quickly. Is we fighting over here? Yeah, there is actually fighting. Oh, we have elephants over here as well. How did Rome break through here? I don't know, but there's elephants here fighting as well. More of the lightly armored African ones. We still have also some Sileroy hoplites. Look at these guys. They are winning decisively against Evocati. They have no right to be. There you go. Look at all the elephants in there now. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I mean, there's a lot of them. That's a big target, though, for Rome to fire on. Like, he's literally got all of his Syrian archers over there. That's a bad sign. Now I was now engaging the general here. We both give ourselves a trample or stampede. This should still work for me, though. This is still good odds. And the Boei AI, after being dislodged, is like, thanks. And then quickly exits the fight. I mean, I am losing elephants now. We're down to 18. These cavalry are getting knocked about. It is pretty horrifying to watch. Like man and horse just getting knocked by a huge beast. These cataphracts, yeah, they are pretty damn... They're still pretty tanky. They are hard to kill. Combat is even, apparently. And then, all of a sudden, Boei decides to return. The AI gets a heart and returns. I mean, look at the cav, and there you go, javies. Look at that poor elephant there. Gets so many javies. Gets like a whole like volley of javies from the Soulflowers. I was so annoyed when I saw they had javies left. I was like, no, that's the last thing we need. And I also was like, well, a 2v1's not what I want either. I would rather fight like this general, kill it, and then maybe go for the sword followers. But we are starting to lose. Actually, now we're out of control. We go to fresh, which is one of the few bonuses of going berserk, I guess. What are the kills like for this elephant? 257, it's okay, but it's not like amazing. It's better to get to 300. We might still get there. And now we're exhausted. I hate that we then after like we come out of berserk, we're now exhausted again. I prefer to stay berserk. But we are starting to lose a lot of elephants now. Down to what, like 3 or 4? Not a good sign. Still, look at that poor guy. Still getting knocked, like knocking cavalry over left, right, and center. That's the good thing about elephants. And there you go. I think that's basically this elephant unit dead. That's a shame. So we'll go over to the main fight now that's taking place. I mean, to be honest, it's like Rome is just being held back at the moment by Syracuse, like quite effectively. Though they are starting to break this, well, not break, but beat this Sileroy here. It's taken them a while, but they're doing it. It's going to cost them. It's cost them a lot of Evokai, and then they find like a gap in the line here, which there really isn't a gap. Like there is still like barely a line, but there is a line. So like he just kind of pulls through there to get to break this Sileroy. I personally wouldn't have said there was a gap there. Like I don't think there was really enough to get through there. The Sileroy are holding pretty strong, and now he's just going to rout this unit, which is a shame. I need to get this one back. This Mercenary Sileroy could be very handy. It's about to get chased down in a moment. These Evocati aren't going to let it get away. We need to get like the remains of our elephants and the remains of our Credans and stuff back. But it is it's looking really rough for us. My elephants now are all dead. It's a sad sight. I think I named this one Bessie. Bessie's the last one alive. R.I.P. to Bessie. And yeah, now Boei is like just one unit can get in. And we still have the artillery as well, which I really should have gone for. Like now looking back, it was probably the better of the options. These Sileroy just need to turn around. They're kind of in the choke point now. If they hold here, they're actually in a kind of good spot because like they can use their artillery, they can use some archers, just focus this Evkai down. Yeah, they need to turn around. I think they do in a moment. I like this like unit here with like the headdress like going on. That's awesome. I really like that. And there you go. Now they turn around. They're giving an attack order to go back in. These guys should hold for a while. I mean, we've also got the like the arrow tower. It's still very useful. Arrow tower is like kind of key. Get couple of kills here and there. But yes, it is looking up against us at this point. I mean, I am out, and it's just my allies left. But I told them to fight on to the last man. Or the last elephant, because we still have some of them. Carthage still has 1 or 2. So they could be very, very useful. Yeah, he's still got 10 elephants. They're going to be very useful. General's bodyguard as well. We've got like quite a lot of like mercenary Cretan archers. Which is Syracuse, so they're not as like heavily armored. And they look pretty bloodied up already. And we've got pikes. The pikes are going to be very annoying because I don't know how much ammo really Rome has used of his archers to like shoot the elephants. But he may not have enough to kill those pikes. He may not have enough. And Rome has been pushed back by these hoplites. And now he needs to get out of there. Yeah, he needs. I mean, he's not going to be allowed. Rome's not going to go back in. He really wants to catch this unit out, keep it here, keep it like out of this choke point. You see, it's not happening. Again, they need to turn around because a lot of these hoplites getting chopped down and killed. Quickly, turn around or get out of there. One or the other. There we go. They're sort of organized. I don't know what's going on. It's a chaotic mess now as this unit. It probably is finished. Yeah, you can see the Evocati is starting to arrive. We could just go for the time limit. I think there's like an hour on it, so we could just go for time as well. But yeah, you can see. Look at this Evocati. He's about to get like surround this unit. But we were fine with that because I think we decided that we'll shoot on it with artillery in a moment. This Greek ballista is getting the option to fire on it. So we may see some fiery balls in a moment come flying down on this unit. Hopefully, if it's goddamn well sets up. Your men are in need. Shoot. These guys are losing. They're dying so quickly. There we go. Archer's gonna fire. I think these Cretans got like fired like no ammunition as well. And they are like focusing down these Evocati now, though they're looking the wrong way. Look at that, they now got to break this unit of the hoplites. And they form like testudos, so they need to hold fire. Hold fire! The testudo looks awesome though. It's such a cool like thing that they've added to the game. Now you shot on this though, this would be painful if you hit this with an artillery piece. Oh, that was a really nice hit though, actually. That one got a lot of kills in that Evocati. And there you go, look at that. The hoplites managed to break the Evocati. We still got sword followers here. They're coming though. AI sword followers just like, we will go in, we will kill everything. And yeah, for some reason he has these two units just behind it, like this, behind this hoplite line. So it's like there's a battle going on like either side. It's really weird. That one kind of like with friendly fire. That hit a lot of hoplites there. At this point, yeah, for some reason they go loose formation to fight the pikes. So we just push the pikes forward to try and catch out some of these legionaries. Poke them in the side. As you can see, the hoplites are starting to break now, as expected. So we just rain fire. Look at this. Oh, a lot of dead being like created out of this. The Evocati getting focused down. And I like how, oh, that was a nice hit on the Astadi there actually. That got like 30 kills or something like that. I like how the sword followers are still here as well. They're like, yes, we will commit. We will win. But that's it. It's now down to pikes and a general and archers. This is like all that's left. It is a, it's a rough luck right now. It still is. I mean, that's the other thing. Like Rome has the ability just to throw javies at us, so we don't even need to like. He doesn't even need to engage. But he's getting close. Carthage just pushed forwards ever so slightly. He pokes them all with those pikes, and look at that. Look at this. Brutal. What's happening right now to our pikes? And there we go. We push forward. That's our response. Poke these guys, and if they retreat, they get stabbed. And there you go. That's quite a lot of, not a lot, but like I don't know, maybe a dozen or so Romans got killed there, like between those two units. Keeps them at bay. Now they're going to turn around. They're going to throw more jabbies, which is the only thing. Like, they're going to just jabby the back of these pikemen. Actually, they didn't really kill any. But the pikes come down just in time. Or certainly do on this unit. The top unit, not so much. The top unit looks a bit in trouble, actually. Yeah, losing decisively. They need to get their pikes down. Pikes down quick. Might need to send in, yeah, send in the elite hoplites. Save these guys. Send them in. Let the pikes set up properly. That's not a good sign. But we're scaring off the pikes on this side. They're still throwing jabbies. How many jabbies do these Romans have? I thought it was only like a couple. Now these Romans, yeah, they're getting pushed back. The pikes saved themselves. At this point, we actually started shooting for the jokes of it. Just started shooting the cataphract general because it was just quite funny. Just see the reaction from the player. It's just like, no, save my general. He's getting really badly hit. I mean, so also, it's a pretty nasty cavalry unit. You don't really want this unit to stick around. He also has abilities that he can pop on his Roman ally if he needs to. As long as most of these Roman units that are left, like most of these infantry units, have no javies, that's okay, because then the elephants have a chance. Look at this, breaking of 56 men. That's very unlike at Rome, the Zevicati. And that is, they've rallied now, that's annoying. Why do you have to rally? They've captured this archer tower, which is really annoying. We might have to go back and take it ourselves. Yeah, we're burning it now, actually. Burning it with the Cretan archers is not a bad idea, actually. Because we don't want it firing onto our pikes, because it can reach our pikes. So we're like, no, let's just burn it. And then we don't have to worry about it. And then no one can have it. The one over there, the towers over here are also, like, annoyingly just shooting our Cretans. Yeah, there's a little lull in the battle now. I mean, he's just about to get his artillery inside his Rome. So I think he's really waiting on this before he, like, tries to make another, like, offensive. Like, he realizes it's going to take a little bit more than just, like, pillar to break through this pike line. It's a healthy pike line. And we've got, like, these elite hoplites available. Yeah, we're burning this. It's at 36 damage. It's not bad. See, artillery's coming in. I think that was a, really nice hit. Actually, just went straight down the middle there of that, this Evocati mass. There's another one. That's a really nice hit as well. I think these guys are in loose formation, but even still, because it's like 2 units on top of each other, it's still really nasty when a hit comes in. He's coming after the general of Syracuse again. His elite hoplite is not going anywhere anytime soon, though. You see, they're trying to flank around the general. All they're going to do is get themselves closer to the pikes. Look at that. All they're doing is impaling themselves on the pikes. You fools! Now you die if you get too close. Unfortunately, we didn't burn that tower in time. We only got to 37%. Now you can see that the pikes are going to move forward because they want to get involved and support the Syracuse general. That's a little bit too close to Carthage. I think like that setting up was not quite perfect. Got in amongst the Roman legionaries. That wasn't so good. This one's done a little bit better. Yeah, this pike unit could probably do with resetting up, though. It seems to be okay. But yeah, these Evocati here, there's 109 of them. Getting immense. He needs some more support. His archers are here. And he wants to shoot on the pikemen. You can see the pikes actually giving ground as soon as the archers come up. It's kind of a bit like cat and mouse. What's this general doing out here? What is this general doing out there? I do not know. We're now firing archers onto these Evocati, just trying to, again, just weaken them. But again, why are they running into pikes? I mean, it's just fine for us. They're running into pikes. They're trying to flank this general. So that now is the time to push forward with the pikes. Because the Evocati unit here is sandwiched between elite hoplites and pikemen. And he's trying to pull back through, and that's going to lose a lot of men there for him. Yeah, these elite hoplites are winning in combat. They're just so nasty. Yes, you brave Roman, you should not have staged. Now you die. Now you die. Now we have the general. I don't know what he's going to do. Oh, he's trying to go for the archers, that's what. He's gone for a charge on these Evocati. It wasn't a great charge because the units like got stuck by the pikes. He kind of needs to get back in. Carthage cannot afford to lose his general. Like, he cannot afford to lose it. His pikes would definitely break then. Like, we can afford to lose this elite hoplite if we need to. The pikes, though, very, very handy. I mean, it would be nice not to lose the elite hoplite because the pikes, like, need protection. Look at this. You can see, I was just sent some more archers in. I don't know why. I think maybe to try and burn this down. We're still trying to hit this Cathract general over here just because why not? That was a really... Well, actually, I say it's a nice hit. It only got like 2 guys. This one could be... If it hits now, they're all merged in. Is he actually going to charge the pikes? Yeah. So yeah, at this point we were like, just charge the pikes. I dare you. Because it's like, well, this general had nothing to do really. Just wanted to see what happened. He actually did get a couple of kills. I've seen a few kills there on the pikes, but yeah, obviously cavalry into pikes is just never going to work. And now artillery is having a duel with the Roman artillery all the way over here. This is certainly not something that we want to see. And actually got a nice hit there on the Roman ballista. Don't know why he's giving up. He's actually winning the fight. He took one of theirs out. One of the Syracuse's artillery out. He definitely could like carry this on. And he's actually just gone for a nice hit there instead. As on the Romans here. Like there's Evocati wavering at 53 men. He's a bit short on infantry, I won't lie. I mean, he's got his Testadi over here. You might want to send these guys in soon. But like his Evocati, he's only got 2 more left. And he's not really made any major gains yet. And at this point, yeah, we see a chance to use the elephants. So you just charge them into these units on here because they have. You can see the archers are starting to arrive. They know what's happening. And if chevrons up his archers a lot, this is a big no-no. Like in Rome too, you should only like upgrade your archers by 1 bronze chevron, and that like increases them. Anything after that is just like on melee attack and melee defense sort of thing. Like it's got nothing to, has no benefits for like your accuracy and stuff like that. So like this is just a load of wasted chevrons for Rome really. I never realized that until recently, to be fair though. Never realized. Here we go. Evocati getting focused down here. Break, you fools! And they go. And the other one's gone in as well, and they got the pikes down very much more quickly than that other pike unit. And there you go. That Evocati unit's breaking, and that's gone. And that's one less that they got. We've got a face now, which is good. I mean, the general for Carthage could possibly go like this way. You could go around, and then you could go for the artillery. But yeah, at this point we decide to use like our artillery ammo to try and burn this tower, which is I don't know why. But then we give the task to this elite hoplite general. He gets the glory. And the pikes going forward. That's a bit. Oh, that's really dangerous. Pikes, what are you doing? Pikes, what are you doing? That was a mess. They've got like very much stuck in there. I mean, this unit's not turning to help. Well, really, we need maybe like the general. Yeah, general over here would be very nice right now. Balance power is still not looking great for us, but slowly, bit by bit, we're starting to like not turn it around, but like weaken Rome. But now we're just burning this, this archer tower, just so we can stop shooting our pikes. Now we have a general coming in. Look at this. The general can go down for the archers. Really nice charge there. Really well played there by Carthage. Getting his, like, occupying everything here. Managed to get in and get these archers. Might be able to break these guys. Don't know if they... I think they still had ammo as well. So, I mean, good win if you can, like, rout these guys. When we're burning this tower as well. It's finally gone. Or it's about to go. Wavering. Needs to get out of there soon because Evocati are coming. Quickly, Carthage. You need to break this guy. And they break. Wow. They break when the general leaves. They're like, oh god, we're fine fighting them. But nothing more. So yeah, there we go. That's a big one there, breaking one of the Syrians. This one I think still has some ammo, but not a lot. So that's good. Only one left to deal with. And since we destroyed this now, we can get our pikes, we can set them up here. And look, we're now firing onto the Hastati that's starting to arrive, so pretty decent hit there. Don't know why I didn't send the Hastati in first. These guys are like... I mean, he's not really chevron them up, so they're a lot weaker than the Evocati as well. And they're still pretty good. That's the thing, they're still pretty good. Oh, really nice hit there, though. Burning a lot more of the Hastati. Just keep weakening them, boys. Keep weakening them. Good by the player to keep all of his units in like loose formation, but I mean we're still hitting units. Like, again. Especially in these like when the units like this are overlapping and blobbing, they're still kind of like they're still a danger if you put it like that. They're not really in like loose formation properly if you like overlapping units. Evocati here. This is still some healthy units, 150 men. Jeez. Not so good. I mean, I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, we've got elephants. Actually, yeah, elephants going forward. Oh, boy. We're going to see the elephants. Might be about to go in and take out these Hastati. Again, I don't know if he's just setting up the like these units to just use the Javies. But he's not going to use his Javies now. He's just got charged by elephants. Yeah, he's trying to use the Javies. He's trying to, like, Javi all the pikes. And then he has just sent them into combat, though. That's a bit weird. Yeah, get out of there. The Hastati just broke like that after being charged by the elephants. Evocati basically dead now as well. That's a bad sign. And all of a sudden, look at that. The balance of power has turned. I mean, it's kind of in our favor now. This artillery here, I don't know why it's not being used. Like, he still has, like, a lot of ammo on it. Like, he could just, like, start focusing on the pikes. He would easily, like, break through then. There's a little gap here in the line, though, that I think Rome has seen. And that's fine. He can just flank around. We've got elephants. We've got, like, the general. How many elephants left? Still 10. Yeah, he's going to just flank around. It's just fine because we have our elite hoplites that can do the damage. And the general. The general bodyguard anyway. So, yeah, that Evocati probably shouldn't have done that. He needed to just commit with other units if he was going to do that. Everyone gets a rally, apparently. And yeah, I think Rome was just a little bit indecisive in this battle. Didn't really know what he was doing. Didn't really have like a game plan when he got to this final defense. Just unfortunate. This artillery, I think, should have just been set up. He was going to win that duel for the like with the artillery. He could have taken out most of like Syracuse's artillery, and then he could have just like picked off this pike line. No real issues. And now, as you can see, Carthage is kind of being aggressive. He's sending his elephants down the slope. He's going after these Evocati. And in they go. These are fairly fresh elephants in the way that, like, not like healthy wise, but like they can go running. Oh, though they are dying now. They are dying. But yeah, they can just like go running and do a lot of damage. A couple of them left. Going after the archers. The archers, I think, have ammo. Or no, they just run out. That's huge. Saves our pikes. Means he's got to rely on archer ammo. No, not archer ammo, Javi ammo. And now we have a general here. I think we really wanted to get the artillery still. So the artillery still has ammo. It's about to get into operation. Here it goes. Rome still could turn this around. I mean, these oh, not like that though. He's going to focus. That was a better hit. I mean, he's like friendly firing his own Evocati to hit the pikes at this moment. Which, to be honest, that's not the end of the world. We're better with that. Rome's got no general, so his morale's a bit shaky. Pikes just have to hold. Really ballistic cruising now in there. And the elephants are still... Oh, no. That one elephant just got jabbed to pieces, and this one's not looking so hot. I mean, it's about to get killed, I think, by the Evocati. And in it goes. It may get a couple more kills. What's it on? Oh. Oh, no, we're not going to be able to see now. Damn it. Should have had a look earlier. But, yeah, we are very much on the offensive now. Got our Syracuse general over here. He's still firing on. He's must have got a lot of kills. 170, not bad for a hoplite unit. They're just doing a lot of damage right now to these Hastati. I'm just trying to break through. This Evocati nearly breaking. They're losing decisively. This pike, though, these pikes are in a lot of trouble. And yeah, this is an absolute mess that's going on here. I don't know really what happened here. But yeah, look at that. The general just getting focused down as he's going, but he's now going to pin down this Roman ballista. That's all he needs to do. And these Evakai, look at this chain route now going on. And there you go. We have turned around what seemed like an impossible siege. With 1 million elephants, we've managed to turn it around. That was a very, very close victory for us. There you go, a costly victory. We'll end the replay and have a look at some of the end results. I had like one of the smallest armies I think I've ever had. 650 odd men, most of them being elephants as well. Like 497 kills with these Syrians, that's really nice. 323 with this Indian war elephant. Indian armor's only got 260, it's a bit of a shame. My general did really well, 263 kills. My Hellenic Cataphracts did okay, 181. As at Knights, I liked a bit better. Median Cavs is not that great. It was just kind of there just for more numbers. And then we have Dodgy playing as Carthage. He did really well with his elephants. 384 kills, 406, 323. His Cretans did well as well, getting 172 kills. Pikes, 141. Libyan Infantry, 140. And his Scutari did okay, 76. Then we got Coops playing as Syracuse. Probably like the MVP. Even though like me and him got similar kills, like he did a really good job holding like the city for a long time. And then until like Dodgy had to take over. His elephants actually did get 100 kills, 153 in the end. That's good to see. Greek Ballista getting 201 kills. His general getting 219 in the end. His archers 145. His hoplites 135. His Sileroy hoplites 147. So he did quite well with them. And then we got Adams here playing as like Rome. He had a really rough game, just like since he got sallied on first. Managed to still get a decent amount of kills though. 207 kills with his Roman levies, 230. So these Roman levies like chevroned up, really nasty. I don't really know where he gets the rest of kills. 118 down here. His general gets 72. Yeah, so I don't know really where he gets 1,000, like 1,200 from, but there you go. And then we got A50 Cal Barrett, who unfortunately dropped, but the AI did pretty well. 300 kills with the OS one here. Actually did better than any of the players. Like the Rome players did the AI, which is kind of a bit worrying there for the Rome players. But yeah, 300 kills with the Oathsworn, 226, 182 with these sword followers down here. Some good kills there. And then we've got Total War Boy playing as the final Rome, like the Rome that was there at the end. His general just got sniped, unfortunately, by elephants, which is kind of hilarious. His Everkai getting 100 kills here, 147. And that's kind of like the best units. His archers did okay, 92, but nothing like amazing. These Evocati certainly can get higher as well. But there you go, guys. That is the siege battle for today. That is Rome 2 siege battle. That was a really fun one. It was one of the closest I've done in a long time. If you enjoyed, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. And also if you'd like to join the Discord as well, the link is down below in the description if you want to get involved in some Rome 2 battles, whether it's like funny ones like these ones, or more of the serious ones. But anyway, until next time, Legionnaires, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.